Well, welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So, today's reading is what I call a personal growth reading. We'll take a look at what's blocking you from a certain situation, fears, obstacles, strengths, what you don't see, advice, and what's unexpected, and where this will all take you. I'm going to use the Somnia Tarot today. Keep in mind, this is a collective reading. This may or may not resonate, but always look at your other placements, regardless if this resonates or not, because this type of reading really helps you kind of like do a lot of self discovery. It's kind of actually a nice reading. And yeah, and if this resonates, hit the like button. Even if you just enjoy the reading, hit the like button. Even if you just hit the like button. It does help. And I am still kind of a small channel trying, just growing slowly, and that's just fine. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to shuffle two more times. Then I'll cut and we'll get moving. Okay. Okay, two cards for blocks, please. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, obstacles or fears. Sorry. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, strengths, Six of Wands. There's a lot of yellow right here. Six of Cups. What we don't see, what you don't see is Emperor and Four of Cups. Unexpected. Five of Wands. Where does this lead? Death and advice. I'll talk about the advice later. The Hierophant's at the bottom of the deck. There is something interesting here about I feel like this is commitment to, sorry, my phone's making noises and it's nothing. How does that happen? So the Hierophant is about, I feel like it is about you committing to something. I think it is a relationship. And I feel like your commitment to the relationship is in question right now. You're questioning it, not anyone else. You are. What to do, how to handle it, that kind of thing. Because the blocks are Seven of Swords and Knight of Swords. So I feel like you've lost yourself along the way. I don't feel like you feel like necessarily that they took something from you. However, the Knight of Swords could be a problem in the relationship. It could be someone that doesn't speak nicely. That he could be kind of mean or very, very direct. And when they are direct, that they don't think about others' feelings. They just go boop and it hurts and it can be hard. And which with that is that Seven of Swords where you feel like I've lost myself. I really feel like that's what this energy is, Sagittarius. So this could be very deep for people. You feel like you've lost yourself. And that's hard. Now, keep in mind, this is a block. This is blocking you from moving forward. So this energy of that Knight of Swords is definitely a problem, either with the way you're handling it or it's a problem. So just keep an open mind here. For some of you, this will resonate different with everybody. The obstacles are the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. To me, the Nine of Pentacles is a fear that you'll lose your independence. And the Seven of Pentacles is the obstacle because you really feel like you've worked really hard to get this in line, but you feel like you're losing out here because you feel like you're losing yourself. And that Seven of Swords is like the key here. You really feel like you're losing yourself. And that's why you don't feel like the Nine of Pentacles is a fear of not being able to be independent. And the Seven of Pentacles is the energy that you've put in is getting frustrating and is definitely getting in your way. It's not getting in your way because when we put energy into anything, it's good. It's just how to do that and where to put the energy. So the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups are in your strengths. I feel like the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups, okay, together, I feel like you're going to start feeling like you did in the past. You're going to rise up. And I think you have it in you. You've got the energy, you've got the will to really recognize what's happening here. And I think that comes from, I think honestly that comes from something from the past, and you know, this is how I should feel. This is the way things should be. And I've recognized what I have done. You're recognizing yourself, your strengths, your good stuff. And the Six of Cups, I feel like the strength is that something from the past has reminded you of this. And it was like, you know, I think it's coming at a really good time if it hasn't come yet. What you don't see is the Emperor and the Four of Cups. Here's what I would like you to be really careful of. And keep in mind it's a tarot reading, so, you know, you have free will, and this is entertainment purposes only. But if you're in a tough relationship where someone really wants to take control and has sharp words, then you have to take those blindfolds off. Because you're kind of walking blindfolded. I think that there's a part of you that doesn't want to. That doesn't want you to, and that's normal, okay? This is not like, I'm not dissing anyone at all. It's a normal thing when we're in a situation that's tough. Sometimes we just put the blinders on and keep moving forward. And if you look, what you don't see is he's setting himself up to trip and lose everything he has. So this is just a visual of what can happen. But I do feel like you don't realize how much control this person has over you. And maybe you're starting to, and that's why you're even watching this, or you've come across it, is that you're starting to realize what's really happening here. And that you're making strides to make things different. And I think your strengths are really good. They're very good. They're sixes. Sixes are mini completions. They're good cards in the tarot. And you got Wands and Cups, which means you've got the passion and the love. And that's good. So that's within you. And I like that. I like it a lot. And I think what's unexpected here, here's the Five of Wands. Yes, it's unexpected that it may be a little bit more of a conflict than it should be, but you know, because if you talk to friends about it, they're always like, oh no, you shouldn't be treated that way, blah, blah. You know, leave, go, all of these wonderful things, but it's hard. Yeah, it's easy to come out of your mouth, tell me to leave. You're not the one that has to leave. You're not the one that has to change. You're not the one that has to move. You're not, all of those things. It's hard. And I do not judge that at all, because that it is. I mean, if you need help, then my suggestion is reach out and get help, whether it's someone to talk to, someone financially, whatever. But if this situation is really tough. The Five of Wands, though, too, I feel like unexpectedly you're going to put out that flame. And I think you're going to do it in a very slight manner. So here there's a bellow and the candles. So if you want to stoke a fire, you could put the bellows on the ambers and the fire goes, right? But on a candle, a bellow can just put out the flame. And in this deck, in this card, in this deck, I feel like the unexpected piece is, yeah, you're going to take care of things the way you need to take care of them. And I think you will. I think it comes unexpectedly that there's something happens that puts out this this tyrant feeling of this other person. The cool thing is where does this lead? It leads to the death card, which tells me that there's transformation coming. That's for you. Transformations are deep. So the death card is not just, oh, I'm going to change the color of my hair. It's really changing you inside out. It is definitely caterpillar to butterfly. It's not, I'm going to lose weight. I mean, that is a transformation. Changing a job is a transformation. But I feel like this is deeper than that. I feel like you're moving towards the help that you need for you. Like, not necessarily getting it from someone else, getting it from within you, having that strength. It's coming out. It's going to start really coming out probably over the next couple weeks. And I think, again, these are tarot readings. These are for entertainment purposes only. And I do like to be really careful with these type of readings because they're hard and these type of situations can come up. But if you're going through this and it's really hard, I would get help, but not necessarily from those friends that are just saying, that aren't really helping you. They're just kind of telling you that to leave. They love you and they just don't know. They don't, how can they really understand how you feel? They're not in your shoes. They're not walking your same steps. So know that there's always help out there. You just have to find it. Reach out to somebody if this is hard. The advice is keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on yourself. Know that you have what it takes because this is the Three of Wands. And that means your ships are going to come in. That means that you've done the work that you need to do. And you understand yourself enough. And maybe we all don't understand ourselves completely, but you understand yourself enough. And I think that's important. And I think that this advice is huge. Your ships are coming in. It's up to you. You everything we do is a decision that we make, right? We have decisions. We have choices. Sometimes we get thrown stuff that we don't have choices, but we have a choice on how we deal with it. We have a choice on our attitude towards it, right? So, I feel like that you're doing the right things. And I love the fact that the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups is in your strength. I really love it. Is there anything else our Sagittarians need to know? Let's just pull one more card. I just talked about choices. You have choices, and if you need help, there is help out there, whether it's, counseling therapist, life coach. The reason why I say don't necessarily talk to your friends, because your friends, they side with you, absolutely, and that's kind of cool, right? But they may not be able to give you suggestions on how to really handle this because they're one-sided. Maybe some friends can talk the hard stuff, but you have choices, and know that you have choices. So I hope this resonated. I know it's a hard reading. Sorry about that. But the cards do what the cards do. And, hit the like button. Let me know. Give me a comment. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.